What's up, people? Welcome back. I'm Old Spy, and we are going to the Great Hollow and Ash Lake. I think I was calling it Ashen Lake last episode, but it's actually Ash Lake, and that's where we're heading for today. So to do that, we need to slide back on down to Blighttown. And again, we're going to use our preferred method of entrance, the quote-unquote back door of Blighttown. Which does sound kind of disgusting, especially when you know what Blighttown is. Either way, alright, whatever. New Londo Ruins, we'll be heading there very shortly. So, same old stuff. We're going to make sure that we have some purple moss and some blooming purple moss, as usual. Because the poison is real. So if you look across, actually, this is a pretty good point too. All that over there is how you would get into Blighttown after you defeat the Gaping Dragon. Oh, whoa. Alright, we're not going to worry about that anymore, because that dude is coming for us. Oh. Alright. Get off me. Oh my god, this guy is not stopping. Alright. What I'm going to do is let's throw on the Pyromancer set real quick as we get mugged by bugs. I'm going to take off the poison arrows and we're going to use standard arrows. Take those guys out. So, normally we run through this way. But we're going to go through a short little detour here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there is a Firekeeper soul back here. I feel like it is time for us to start upgrading the Estus Flask a little bit more. And so we're going to stop in here. Fire those guys. Alright. We're going to get toxic all in the name of killing these guys. Forget that. Let's just go ahead and run through and actually kill them. They fell. That kind of works. What we will do, we're definitely wanting to take out these dogs before we go down there, because they will wreck you in a hurry, especially if you manage to find yourself with toxic status. It will not be a fun experience. those guys out of the way, we should be okay. Famous last words. Actually, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I just want to get through this part. Like, why would you not lock onto that guy? Is he too far out? Come on, Robin Hood. Jeez. Whatever. Oh, the plunging attack with the bow. What a freaking mess. Yeah, so that's what makes those guys particularly annoying. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Going on here, you got these two guys. Alright. So here's your Firekeeper soul. And actually, that's going to force us. Nope, never mind. So now we can continue on, and once we finish up this area, we'll make use of that soul. See, we'll also go ahead and throw on the rusted iron ring. That'll help us get over there faster. Let us go ahead and rest just in case any form of catastrophe happens down here. Switch those. Yeah, so having a bow is very useful for taking these guys out. I mean, they're just kind of a minor annoyance, but whatever. We got plenty of moss, so at this point we're not really worried about being poisoned. And we want to make our way over to this right here. Gonna drop. Oh, nice. See, that's why those guys are a great source, because they drop 5 at a time of the green titanite, which will help us +5 our divine mace. Okay. So yeah, so when you come in here, there's one illusory wall right here. And then there's another one behind this chest. And now we're in the Great Hollow. So we're in one of those trees. And I'm not worrying about the poison because we've got a bonfire right here. It is kind of a long way down here, so we will go ahead and kindle that. Give us the 10 uses. And here we go. Alright, so we see that item down there. The way to get that is to roll off, drop down, boom, Chloranthy ring. Really, really useful ring. I'll actually go ahead and use it just for now until we put our armor back on. You can see we get the little green streaks going. And it increases your stamina recovery. So whenever you do an attack or use an action, your stamina will recover faster than normal. So very useful. Alright, so we're going to continue on this way. Again, be careful, do not get cursed. Oh. So obviously with this area you want to take it nice and slow. I think that's a trap. Oh, yep. Alright, no big deal. So we got the bonfire right there, so it's just a quick quick little slide back. All right. Conveniently, that's going to take us that way, so we're just going to continue right on this way. There we go. Woo! See, we got that down there. There we go. Probably could have just dropped down, but whatever. Blue Titanite chunk for the magic upgrade branches. Wait a minute. Oop. Off right there. And we are almost to the platform. Red Titanite. Yeah. Do be careful. I know I'm sprinting around, but there are holes that you can fall through. So just keep that in mind when you're sprinting around like me, like a fool. So we got another platform with a complete ambush. Don't panic there, because you can run yourself right off. Just get out of the area. So these guys are definitely annoying, and curse is always scary, but stay calm there and take them out one at a time, or two at a time if you can. All right, so there's some items. Obviously we're not dropping down everywhere to get the items, but alright, got some mushroom dudes. We're gonna slide right past these guys. Oh! Alright. And you really don't need to mess with the giant mushroom dudes either. Oh no, 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 not happening. There we go. Here's our exit. Alright, so we come out in a really cool area. You can see our bonfire down there. We get some sweet music. You see a Hydra over there. Yeah, so typically music is left for boss fights, but whenever they put music in certain areas, they always put them in like these special areas. When it always seems like it's some really cool music too. But since we're going to take on this little mini boss over here, the Hydra number 2, we'll go ahead and kindle this up. We'll go ahead and throw our armor back on. Let's go ahead and get rid of the moss. We don't need that anymore. Havel's ring. So, and I don't know if I mentioned it. The reason I like to come down here now is that we've gone through Anor Londo. We can warp, so we can warp our way out of here once we're down here. We don't have to go. And it just makes it much easier for this area. Alright, so if you try to run through, this guy's going to follow you wherever you go. So we're going to go ahead and fight him right off the jump here. I like to fight him right over here. And it's basically the same strategy as the one before. He's a little bit tougher. Does hit a little bit harder. We'll get him over here. Want to stay in close. We want him to do the charge attack. And we're just going to swing. Sometimes it's hard to see because he does blow the sand up in your face, but now you can see he's got quite a bit of hit points. Don't know why that didn't hit. So if he starts to back off, make sure you move in so you don't get hit by that magic attack. Alright, so he's coming back. I'm going to stand about right here. Got a couple attacks in. Oh, that time he got us. See, it's actually our stamina. We don't have enough stamina to absorb a hit and then do multiple swings. So that's kind of what's hurting us right now, or making this fight longer than maybe it needs to be. We should be getting close to knocking at least one of those heads off. There's one. There's two. The one, let's see. Man, they didn't give me credit for that. I only got one there. I should have got at least two. Woo. Dang it. Alright, so we may not even have to... Looks like we're not even going to have to cut all... If you do pretty good damage, you don't even have to cut all the heads off. Ooh, wasn't paying attention. And I do like to lock on when he's doing the charge attack. I like to lock on so that I stay, you know, in the right. Let's see, what do we got here? You know what? We're gonna go ahead and... Oops. See what these guys do. Okay, we can maybe get this guy. Nope. And he's gonna try to shoot water at us. There. That's it. Hydra number 2 goes down. A couple dragon scales, 10,000 souls. Only used 1 Estus. Well, I guess 2 technically. So now we can pretty much relax as we go through the rest of this. This is a great area for some of the more rare upgrade types. As you can see, obviously already dragon scales is one of them. But also right up here, and we'll go ahead and yeah, that's full fat roll, but oh well. To demonstrate, we'll throw in the gold ring, gold serpent ring. And these guys are a fantastic source for Twinkling Titanite, which we can actually use to upgrade the armor set that we're using. So, and the shield, I believe. Well, not this shield, but the Magic Crest shield. But these guys, just keep your shield up. They do stagger easy. Back away, let your stamina regen. They hit pretty hard too for being such a silly enemy. As demonstrated by that strike and that strike. The one thing about the Claymore, it is relatively slow. Bam, Twinkling Titanite. Good deal. More Twinkling Titanite. Throw Havels back on. So we're going to continue on our way. And do be careful because that's instant death fall right there. Drop down very carefully into here. And you can slide up and grab Great Magic Barrier. Again, I do want to point out that most of the stuff, the items that I'm skipping, are things that I can't even use or will not be able to use on this playthrough. So if you're wanting to do a miracle, magic, pyromancer build, the way to walk through the game remains the same, but you'll definitely want to do a little more exploring in some of the areas that I didn't go. And once again, let's throw that on. My reasoning for this playthrough, just to reiterate, is just to give a nice clear path on how to beat the game. And it's really, obviously, it's not a 100%. I've said that a bunch of times. You know, I want you guys to be able to find some stuff and explore on your own. I don't want to show you guys everything. I just want to show you how to beat the bosses, how to get through the game, and get that first, you know, a little bit of experience under your belt, which is really just all it takes to become a really good Souls player, or to just enjoy the games in general. So do keep that in mind. I know throughout the episodes you're going to see items laying around that I don't go pick up. If that drives you crazy, I apologize. I do understand that mindset because I'm generally like that, but as I'm playing through with this one, I really just the whole goal is getting through the game. Alright, so we come through here and we've got the everlasting dragon. Which is a covenant. And you can now either use the dragon scales to upgrade your weapons or to enhance your positioning in the covenant. And cut off his tail. He's cool with that. I'm guessing he'll grow back another one. But so these are the weapons right here that you can use with the dragon scales to upgrade. Thing actually does look kind of cool with that armor, but we don't have the strength to use it. But those are the weapons that you upgrade with the dragon scales. So you can either use those to upgrade or to, I think you get the let's see, where is that? Consumables. Yeah, right there, the dragon head. You get the dragon, your head becomes a dragon head, and you can spit fire around. And then I think as you go higher and higher in the covenant, you actually get the torso stone as well. So that is it for this particular area. We've got all that we need to get. If you want to, you can farm right there. You can go back to the first bonfire and farm for the Twinkling Titanite. It's a pretty good idea. if you want to do that early on. There's actually a better area that we're going to get to where we'll actually farm to upgrade. So for now, we're going to go to Firelink. And we will go ahead and turn in our Firekeeper Soul. So now we got +2 Estus Flask, which is nice. And we'll see if we can level up just a bit here. Got 1 level out of it. Let's throw our shield back on, and we're going to wrap it up right there. When we come back on the next episode, we're going to return to Darkroot, and we're going to take out another boss. So I will see you on the next episode.